Hello and welcome to episode 21. Just chilling here with a bird's eye view of our little town. Enjoying the ambience, enjoying the music. Hope you guys are doing well. I just finished a cup of coffee. Got a big glass of water next to me now. Thought I'd crank up some Ostriv, do some recording for you guys. Let's go to speed 2 and talk a little bit about what's going on. I can't remember if this was all queued up from last episode, right? We have this development, the new row house development down here. hmm and we've also got a lime kiln queued up along with a lime works. And I figured we're going to need some more jobs available at some point. And I thought, why not, instead of importing lime, could import the limestone and use the lime kiln and lime works for a new industry. So it provides employment, and that's happening down here. Two lime kilns and lime works in the queue. Yeah, let's go to speed 3. I think we dealt with this last episode. Yeah, we're exporting and importing. hmm Right, I did some quality control on my last episode. I watched my last episode 20 all the way through, and I couldn't help but notice I said a bunch of times, let's do some decorating, and then got instantly distracted by something else. So, yeah, I'm going to try really hard to avoid doing that this episode. If I set out to do something, just do it. That looks pretty. Are they using the. I don't think they're using the bridge. That is hilarious. Seriously, guys? It's quicker for you to go down the ditch, huh? That's pretty funny. It does look good though. Maybe if I fence this off and force them to use it. Let's do that for a second, out of for purely for science. Okay, Marisha, fine. I'll deal with you first if you want some salt. Sure, have some salt. Warm clothes check? No, I think we're good. I'm just checking. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's get this fence. Actually, it's kind of like a rustic looking railing on that bridge. So let's go with maybe fence 5. Can we snap to this? No. If we do this, space occupied, huh? Wow, it really does not like you getting close to the bridge. If I do that, will I still squeeze between the gap? Okay. Um, yeah, it just does not like snapping to any of these components. Hmm. Okay. They're happy to use the ditch. Oh, okay. Oi, what's going on? Family's out of money. Tavern, huh? I believe I reduced taxes for the tavern. Maybe the other tavern is just so much more popular. Yeah. Okay. Keep an eye on that. More traders. Okay. Balik. How do I pronounce that again? Balaklia. Yeah, that's the one. Balaklia. Have some flour. Have some clothes. Have some leather. Oh, we can export so much leather. Let's not drain everything from our town storage. Let's go with maybe two 500. That's 625 worth of leather. That's fantastic. So this supplements our shoe industry, right? Selling the leather and the shoes. Do we need stone? I mean, sure, why not? Little top up. Lime is okay. Do we start getting some limestone in? I say why not? And let's see where that's going to go. So that was Malaklia is now a new powerful trading partner with the limestone. So the limestone is going to go in here, and we need a spot for it. Yeah, here. Stone storage. Let's put our stone storage next to our lime kilns. That would make sense. Yeah, let's copy that and do a limestone. Where is it? Production? Trade and transport? Yeah, stone storage. Okay, and we'll put a limestone reserve here. This makes sense. Like so. So we're going to go housing, into lime kiln, into stone storage, into lime works. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's do some decorating and let's stick to that and not get distracted. Where do we want to decorate? Hmm. Yeah, this feels like it needs a little bit of work. So let's do so. All right, maybe some fences first. Maybe we could fence off the well. We don't need that for production. How about we do what about a big arch at the back here? Yeah, somewhere here. Hmm. I don't really have any idea what I'm doing right now, to be honest. Like, I want to decorate this, but I don't have a plan in mind. So let's see if we could just, I don't know, just kind of what's the word? Go with the flow. So we've got our big arch at the back of the granary. We'd like access to the well. Um, Maybe this is just the granary and well could be its own little entity, if you know what I mean. So go like that. Let's stick another arch down. Let's do a small arch here. Can that connect? Yeah, I wish that snapped to that. Would make sense. So if I go just to here, oh, that actually blends really nicely without snapping. You can see a little bit of the fence through the back there. That's okay. Can I live with that? No, I can't. Something's telling me in my brain that that's not good enough. Let's connect it. That's better. Okay, looks like a funny angle, but that's okay. It's a funny angle, Tyrone. What am I doing here? I'm exporting, yeah, the Dorkachi food, food fetish, shoe fetish. How do you confuse food with shoes? Maybe that's one of the conflicts in recording and speaking and playing it all at the same time. My brain doesn't compute the words accurately. Charcoal, clothes. Okay, you sell lime but not limestone. Should we get a lime top up in the meantime? I don't think so. Iron reserves, definitely get a top up in iron. Whoops. Actually, we can do a bit more iron than that. Let's just go 500. Iron's fairly cheap. Okay. Let's get back to this. So I want to move this arch over a little. So what if here's an idea that I came across. Um, if you know where, like if you're eyeballing something, you can put a temporary little tag here to know that's where you want something. And then you can come back in a small arch. Now this should line up nicely. Yeah, much better, I think. Yeah, look good. Okay. Arch. Yeah, I still have no idea what I'm doing here. Let's have you come down a little and put another arch at the front. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's put another arch between these market stalls. Okay, things are getting built really quickly. I didn't notice. Hey, actually, this is a laboring thing, right? Labor by hands, labor by cart. Yeah, sure, Carter. Tavern, really? All right, let's check on that in a second. But I'm definitely going to go back to the. We only want limestone here. Lime kiln. Let's do 2 lime kilns. So what am I distracted with before I go back to decorating? The tavern, right? Let's check the taverns. Okay, you're out of beer. You're out of beer. Does that mean this granary's out of beer? Yeah, 0. The Eastwood Brewing Company. What's going on? Okay, you got 2 batches growing or fermenting. This should be okay. You're gathering firewood and you've got a second batch fermenting. Okay, it should be good. What's going on here? Flax. Soil is exhausted. Hmm. You have. Oh, maybe we need another plow. Handle oxen. Sure, I think we can do that. Couple of 4-year-old bulls again. Good. Okay, let's try that. Any other alerts? Hmm. Yeah, we've hit the build queue already. Wow. All right. Let's continue decorating while that's getting built. And then I'll see how we're going after these batches are done. Barley. Okay. So we've got 4 batches in process. That's good. Maybe it was just a maybe I don't have enough alternating farms. What's this one? Flax. Hmm. Buckwheat, flax. Huh. Yeah, I'll keep an eye. I'll go back to that, see what happens. This is looking good again. All green. All right. Where were we? Yeah. Yeah, we're decorating this little part. Okay, so another distraction. Alaklia has some flour. Have some cloves. Have some leather. Wow, I've got 4,000 leather in stock. But I can only sell you 1537. Let's sell you 1444. Okay. And from you, whoops, limestone. Yeah, let's get all your limestone. And let's get more stone. Why not? What else do we want from you? Iron. I think we're good on. Oh, do another top up. Actually, we can afford to start hitting the thousands of iron, right? Yeah, we can afford it. I'll say that, and I like to keep the treasury at 2,000. I don't know why. It just seems to be a number through other playthroughs where that seems to be a good balance, I guess. I'm looking for right here. Decoration. Let's do a. Do we want to do another big arch here? Maybe, sure. Let's say yes. Trying to square this up as much as possible. Oh, it doesn't like that. If I hold Alt, pass it through the fence and then click, then go back to the original fence, the first place I put down, and attempt to click on it, delete it, now redraw. Hmm. Get a nice snap. Okay. Is it time for the next her house? I say yes. Let's check food reserves. Beef is perishing, cowhide still a ton perishing. A little bit of fish, a little bit of flour, a little bit of garlic. Okay, keep an eye on food reserves. I think we're okay though. We should be okay for this next year. Hmm. Can I sell you clothes? Yes. What else? Oh, window glass. Oh yeah, definitely need a lot of that. 500? Sure. Okay. Any alerts? Yeah, tavern, huh? Ladies' tavern's not doing too hot. But the tavern in the middle of town is raking it in. Previous income 32. Well, you got a little bit of income there. Hmm. We'll check on them every now and again. Yeah, so let's finish decorating this little area. Fence 4. Do we want another entrance down here? For some reason, I think no. Let's square this off. How's that looking? Pretty close. We can redraw this one. So let's do the same trick. Fence number 4. Start from the arch, hold down Alt, and get a nice right angle to say here-ish. And then redraw this one. Delete. Fence 4. Snap to snap. How's that? Yeah, it looks like this could be brought down a little bit. Let's check the Marefa. What do you need? Want some flour? Sure. Looks like someone purchased some warm clothes. Let's do a little top up. Okay, and I think we're good. All right. Yeah, let's have another go at redrawing this. So it's actually this one that we can use to act as our measuring tool. So we want it to say here. If the game will let me click. Oop, there we go. How's that? Better. Yeah, cool. Let's throw some apple trees and bushes in there. Apple tree. Let's do. Can I squeeze one in the corner? No. Yeah, more or less. Okay, let's say that's good enough. Oh, I can get it right in there. That's fantastic. Split the difference. Split the difference again. One in the corner. Too close to another tree. Oh, not there though. Split the difference? Yeah. Who have we got? Murphy again? We've already exported flour, but now you want some salt. Sure, we can do salt. Okay, I think we're good there. Who grows bushes? Yeah, so that little alert when you place it over an existing tree, like I can click it and it will not remove that tree. So that's a cool little overlapping feature of the game for now. I don't know whether it'll be corrected, but I like it that you can do that. This is not gonna. Yes, yes, that is gonna fit. Yes. We'll get another one right in the corner. That'd be awesome. Yeah, cool. And along this side too. Yeah, whoa, what's going on here? Oops. Okay, build queue. Let's check out food. Actually, we can always put it on hold, right? Let's put that on hold just in case we don't have enough food this year. 780 pop, wow. It's the start of the year, so maybe these stats won't be too accurate. Hmm. Oh, there we go. That disappeared. Nice. Yeah, wow, your population just skyrockets with these three-row townhouses. Three-row townhouses? Three-story row houses. Okay. Um, this is good. We can get some guys in here. This could be seasonal hiring, right? Because we only want to use the lime works when this is ready. Yeah, so let's say seasonal hiring and the season months can be December and January. I wonder if that's enough time. Hmm. I didn't know that you could hire children as laborers. Have I never noticed that before? Fascinating. Regardless, let's get some workers in here. Have I got this the wrong way around? These guys should be like it's March. Yeah, so is seasonal hiring for this building or is it for the farms? Because these, according to this, if it's the season of this building, then these guys should only be here in January, November, and December, right? But if I flip it and go, okay, now the seasonal hiring is only in March, you guys disappear? Is that how it works? Yeah. Okay, now I get it. I'm a bit slow. I always thought that this was but it makes sense, I guess. Seasonal hiring is based on the season of the farms where they need to grow crops, right? Not the building. The building doesn't care. Yeah, so we'll have you March, April for sowing and October for harvesting. Let's try that. So maybe over here, this is where I went wrong here. Oh, I've got two slots open. There you go. Have some. I think I wanted to sell potash at some point. Someone wanted potash. Sell you some leather. Sell you some clothes. Almost missed you. Luckier. Yep, grab that before we disappear. I think I wanted potash at some point. Let's try it. Huh. And here we wanted. Let's go lye. Let's see if we can start getting a reserve of lye and potash. Why not? Okay. Did I get distracted from my decorating? No, this is pretty much complete. I could put some benches in there. All right, let's put some benches in there. Hmm. There you go. All right. A tavern, huh? All right, now's not the time for decorating. Let's go check the tavern. How can we optimize our taverns? You're missing barley. This was absolutely full of barley at one point. Wow, okay. Zero beer. This is disastrous. Do we have to import beer? We could import mead. Let's get some mead. We can't have our bang, 5,000 mead, please. I do not want my people, what's the word? Starved? No, starved of alcohol. Sounds funny. Oh, what are we doing here? Selling clothes. Deprived? That's the word. Deprived of their alcohol, their well-earned alcohol. All right, so what do we got here? There's barley, there's barley, there's... Maybe that's what's going on. These farms just aren't, what's the word? Staggered? Hmm. It looks like we've got huge barley reserves coming in. Tons of hops. Yeah, this looks like they've got loads of hops. They're just waiting on the barley. Okay, that's a good sign. Hops doesn't perish, so that's good. And barley doesn't perish. Yeah, so we can just stockpile all of this stuff. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mottle family. I don't mind keep bailing you out. You're getting mead now, right? From somewhere. Oh, that'd be a pretty sweet idea. If one tavern had mead and the other had beer. Have 20 cash. Interesting. Ah, the bricks. Can't find bricks. The brickworks are maxed. Looks like the bricks are on their way though. Okay. Really, you two? You're both unemployed. Okay. Let's get some more jobs. Yeah? All right, let's think about this. Let's go to speed two. We need jobs. What industry can we get for these? Because this is a lot of concentration of citizens. And yeah, they need jobs. Another farm. Farms employ a lot of people. And farmers would also help the brewery, right? Especially if we're producing just barley. Yeah. All right. So if we orient the map so that we're looking from the south border here, looking north, let's build a farm across the river on this, we'll call this the fertile riverbank. That could look really good. How's the terrain here? Pretty good for farming, actually. Yeah, that could be nice, actually, if we had like fields kind of following the river edge. Yeah. Okay. Fruit production. Let's go it. Let's go it. Let's go it. If I click the bridge, does that make this at right angles? Oh, it does. Doesn't it? Oh, I thought for a second it did. That's pretty close. All right, let's stick a farm in here and we'll have it being fed by fields all the way along this riverbank. Yeah, let's go with that. Man, that looks so close to being parallel. I think it is actually. Sweet, let's go for it. What do we want the entrance? Maybe back in here? Sure. All right, let's give you high priority. And here's a trick you can do. You can, from another farm, just a sec. Let's go to speed 3. They can work on that farm. Do we want Reno glass? Yes. Do we want more meat? We've got loads in town storage. Sure, let's do a window glass top up. And we can't sell you anything at the moment. Okay. Yeah, so what you can do with the farms is if you click on, say, another farm, you can go add field and start adding fields over here. And then when this new farm is built, then you can say connect to the field. Yeah. All right. So if we do something like this, how do I do this? How's this? Too long. That's okay. We'll do something like this. Can't build on water. That's okay. We can flip by hitting the TR, we can rotate the field entry. Maybe we can go something like this and this. Let's go closer to the bridge. This looks better. Okay. Now we can copy the building too. That's pretty cool. Does it snap? Yeah, it does. Excellent. Let's see. Do we want a long, narrow one along here? Or a series of smaller ones? Hmm. Maybe smaller ones would look better for the riverbank. Something like that. Okay, looks pretty good. Crank you up. Who am I missing? Barvinkove. Yeah, there it is. Potash. We can sell it. That certainly helps our economy. I knew there was a reason why I built 3 asheries. Somewhere in the back of my mind, there was a trade deal with the potash. It's coming from here, right? Yeah. We can crank this number up. Let's go 2,000. I don't have trade limits on it, do I? No. Good. I mean, with the potash, we could make our own glass industry. But not just yet. Look at all that soap. Oh, let's check. Is anyone even buying our soap? So 23 sold this year. It was still 2000. Yeah, I know. It's kind of a superfluous industry, but I like having it there. Might be nice working with soap, making fragrant soap. I think there was another game where you could make soap. Was it the guilds? I think the guilds you could make soap. But you needed I think you needed to scent it with lavender. I think that was how one of the recipes for soap in that game. Hmm. Okay, getting distracted. Clothes. 230. What else can I sell you? Not much else. Red glass. Yeah, a little top up. Okay, let's get some more. Hey, we've got a farm in. Excellent. Let's get a manager. Um, I probably should have clicked hire women, but this lucky guy is gonna have a bunch of women working with him. Here it is. Link to another farm. Link to that farm. And here we want more barley. Oh, so here we can actually work out what we want. We want barley, then barley is 50-50 for these nutrients. So this one was, I think it was, yeah, we're doing something like, we could do more flax actually. Why not? Do we get oxen in straight away? Why not? Which probably means we might need a hay shed. Let's check our hay reserves. They're looking pretty good. Looking really good. Okay. So they can build up supply for oxen for next year, and then once this is up, we can get some. Actually, might as well do it now. Then all we have to do is assign. Yeah, sowing season is over. That's okay. Next year it will be fine. And then flax. I can't remember. It's might be this order. We'll check. We've got like this for now. 3 barley to 2 flax. This one linked to farm. And let's go the opposite. Let's go flax, barley, flax, barley, flax, fallow. Yeah, so these are opposite to each other. Yeah. Okay, we can get another row house. What's wrong with you? Oh, on hold. Let's check our food reserves. We could be on the edge. I'm getting suspicious that we could be on the edge of maxing our food out. It's looking okay. All right, let's put you on hold just cautiously, and then this one we can go like that. So we can allow citizens moving in. Okay, let's go back to our farms. Activate. we're getting ready for this farm to have plowed fields and what am I trying to say? Oxen, yeah. Yeah, let's follow the bank as much as we can, why not? Maybe something like this. It could look nice. Okay, but luckily I'll sell you some flour. Nice. Close. We should probably start seeing our economy just skyrocket, right? Because we're exporting leather, we're exporting potash. Oh my gosh, look at all that export. Now I should put a limit because we need leather for our shoes, right? Yeah. Oh, we can only sell 1,000. Sure. Let's check. Where was that? That's Valaklia, right? That's a land route. Yeah. So from this trading post, let's back this number off. Let's say 2,500. Let's try that limit for our shoemakers to keep having leather. For they're needing threads, which is why I've got your tavern. I got you. Hey, you did get 15 last month though. Yeah. Do we need another tannery? Why is there sheep hides highlighted? 910 sheep hides. You guys are just blazing through that money, huh? What are you spending it on? Ah, you want the good stuff, right? You want beef, you want cheese. Hmm. All right. Keep an eye on you, model family. All right. Let's keep. I don't mind. I don't mind keeping you afloat as long as you just keep the alcohol flowing. All right. Is that Row House Arcade? Oh yeah, I forgot that I'd done that. Yeah, I want these to have a nice front onto a courtyard here. Well, I'm kind of regretting it now because this connection looks kind of janky. Hmm. Hmm. This would be like our pilot or prototype block, row house block. They can sit here as a mistake for future generations. Oh, look at that construction detail with the arches. That is so good. Oh, let's slow the game down a fraction. Hey, 800 pop. We've hit 809 population in year 1752, 31 years. That is so good. I love how the cars just clip through the building. Uh, Oops, that's my timer. I was supposed to keep that on silent. Sorry if you guys heard that. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this episode under an hour. So I believe that was we've gone for about 50 minutes. So that timer means I need to wrap things up. So let's wrap things up. Let's wrap things up by activating another barley field. Barley flax combo. Not that. Activate. End of the probably time to get some good some ox in. Yeah, prioritize. I don't see why. I don't even know why this exists, actually. If anyone knows why prioritized gathering is even an option, like, why wouldn't they by default? Hmm. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. What was I doing again? Wrapping up the episode by getting some oxen in that farm over there. All right. Sure, let's go. A 6-year-old bull and a 5-year-old bull. And why does that keep jumping? I think we need 2 more. Actually, let's check over here. Hmm. We could just assume that that's working now. All right, Blacklear, final trade for the day. Man, that leather. I get some stone? Yeah, why not? Limestone? Sure. Fine, we're good. All right, yeah, let's check out those industries. So are these? All right, we're still waiting on these batches to be done. Gotcha. There's limestone. Is the limestone being delivered? What a nice day. It is a nice day, Mr. Kilchuk. Kilchuk? I wonder how you pronounce his last name. Where are we going here? So, can't even remember where the limestone was coming in from. Potash delivered here. That was the soap works. Oh, I can force. Oh, I see now. So I could just start going, hey, get that force burning. So the first batch is this amount, right? And then we can alternate. Once this goes up, then we can. At least we've got a batch going, right? If I force burn this, then we can wait. Maybe having two was not that optimal. Gathering limestone. How big can the limestone get? This is new to me. I don't think I've ever done this before. I think the last time I played the map, I had unlimited limestone, so I didn't have to do these. Oh no, I have done this. The force burn feature. That's what's new. Oh, there we go. I thought I'd clicked it a second ago. And this one can wait. All right, cool. Yeah, you're out of lime. All right, let's leave it there. December, end of the year, 1752. We got low on bricks. We got low on lime. These guys are going to remedy that. In the meantime, I'll probably import a little more lime, keep the production going, or to keep the construction going of our row houses, which is looking pretty good. This is shaping up to be a really nice little area. I generally like to finish on decorating, but yeah, let's I'll stick to the plan of keeping this episode or these episodes under an hour. I think people are more comfortable with that. Yeah. So this has been me entertaining you guys, hopefully keeping you entertained and relaxed on Ostriv in map 4. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your evening. Take care. Goodbye.